Good, happy Monday evening. I'm Riley King, and welcome to the Riley King Newscast right here on the Riley King Network. Let's begin. First up, 2 stabbings investigated in Nashua after bloody man found on porch. Let's take a listen to the video from WMUR News 9, Ray Brewer.
McMulkin Cadillac offers you a better driving experience with the new 2017 XT5 crossover. Leased for $349 a month. This is Cadillac. This is McMulkin Cadillac.
Just saw this guy on my porch with no shirt, bloodied, and I called the police right away.
Monday morning, Nashua police recovered a knife from that porch. The woman who lives in this apartment on the corner of Tolles and Locke Street in Nashua asked that we not show her face or use her name. It was about 12 or 12:30.
My daughter woke me up and told me there were 2 guys on the porch talking. I don't know, I'm not sure what they were saying.
She says she didn't recognize the men and is thankful that her daughter locked the door as there were bloodstains on the doorknob, appearing that the injured man tried to get into the apartment.
I had heard a woman's loud voice and men, but I couldn't make out what they were saying.
Donna McNeil says she wasn't sure if it was an argument or just a loud conversation. She says while she didn't see 2 men on the porch, she did see 1 man walking down Toll Street.
He had his hands up, there was a cruiser behind him, and then he went down on his knees over here. A while later, he was laying on the ground. I saw ambulance, police cars.
Police were also seen searching an apartment at 49 Cross Street, which is just a few blocks over.
I've been sitting outside watching. I don't know what's happened, and it is my neighborhood, and if it's something dangerous, you get nervous.
Just about an hour ago, police towed a vehicle from this location at 49 Cross Street. Police say that victims in this case suffered non-life-threatening injuries. Reporting live in Nashua, Ray Brewer, WMUR News 9.
Okay, and there you go on that report. NBC Boston News anchor Shannon is back from maternity leave. Take a look at the photo. She was back on the anchor desk this evening. We're very happy to have her back on NBC Boston. We missed you, Shannon Miller. Welcome back. Plane lands safely at Logan after tire blows out. Let's take a look. Emergency crews were put on alert at Logan Airport Monday as an incoming plane with a blown tire prepared to land in Boston. United Airlines Flight 1258 from Chicago O'Hare International Airport landed safely at about 1 p.m. after a tire blew out and the plane's left main gear assemble, according to Federal Aviation Administration. United confirmed the plane landed safely after experiencing a mechanical issue. Our flight attendants, I guess there were a number of passengers, saw huge chunks of black rubber flying off the left side of the aircraft, the pilot radioed. Pilots realized mid-flight that there was a problem and prepared passengers. Just to let crash fire rescue know, we did prepare the cabin for possible precautionary, just in case we do have an issue in evacuation, the pilot said. The passengers exited Boeing 737-800 aircraft on the runway at Logan and were taken by bus to the terminal area, the FAA said. It was a beautiful landing. He brought it in real smooth. He kind of floated it on the right wheel and just greased it in. Didn't feel much of anything, passenger Nora said. They landed brilliantly, passenger Linda said. Really great landing, and we're safe and happy. And we're following some other breaking news. JetBlue plane hits bird after takeoff in Boston. JetBlue plane departing from Boston had to make emergency landing Monday afternoon. Officials with the Federal Aviation said JetBlue Flight 877 on its way to Las Vegas reported that it struck birds after it took off from Logan Airport. The FAA said the crew declared an emergency and that the flight is making a return to Logan Airport. The plane has yet to land. Stay with us for the latest on this story. High school students stage a rally over bullying of gay student. Let's take a listen to this video from WMTW News 8, Jim Keithley.
Cents per gallon at Irving Oil gas stations? Now you can with Irving Rewards. With 4 ways to save, it adds up to big savings. Swipe at the pump. Swipe in the store. Pay with your Irving Rewards card. And purchase your home heating fuel from Irving Energy. Now that adds up to big savings with Irving Rewards. Pick up your Irving Rewards card at your nearest Irving Oil gas station and start saving up to 30 cents per gallon.
Outside York High School, a sea of color, a boisterous rally to support Garrett McCann, a freshman who they say is being bullied because he's gay. Holding signs, "Love is love" and "Protect us from bullying," about 100 students gathered before the start of school today to send a message.
You're not alone, and that there are all these other kids that are here and they have your back, and I think that's really amazing.
The issue's so large.
Garrett McCann's mom and dad were here too, saying their son has been bullied for about a month, at school, on the bus, and online. They say the school has done nothing to stop it. Mom says her son isn't the only one.
A lot of kids have been taken out of the school or homeschooled because of it, so I think it's really important that these kids united here today to support all of their classmates, past, present, and future, on this issue.
Her older son suspended for sticking up for his younger brother by taking on the alleged bullier. The school is responding too. The principal says it's inaccurate to say the administration isn't doing anything to address this. He says it's now a police investigation.
A lot of things happen outside of the school building, and we need to include York Police Department, and just to make sure that we are thorough in that investigation is of our utmost priority. So it's an ongoing investigation.
We want an open dialogue with our school and with our administration, and we want to work together for the same goal of creating a school in which everyone can come in and feel safe and happy and are absolutely free to be who they are.
In York, Jim Keithley, WMTW News 8.
Okay, and there you go on that report. good school spirit there. Now let's take a look at your stock market and see how your market closed for this Monday evening. Whoops. And here's a look at your market. And that was a quick look at the market. Dow snaps 6-day winning streak as GE posts biggest drop in 6 years. GE shares posted their biggest one-day decline since August of 2011. The 3 major indexes posted in trade records before closing lower. Wall Street also geared up for the busiest week of earnings season. U.S. stocks fell from record levels on Monday as a decline in general elector shares weighed on investment settlements. Wall Street was also gearing up for the busiest week of earnings season. Fallen soldier's widow speaks out about anger at Trump's call. Let's take a listen to the video from ABC News. Okay, it looks like we're having a little technical difficulties with that video. Sorry about that. The pregnant widow of U.S. Army Sergeant L. David Johnson, who was among 4 U.S. service members killed in Nigeria this month, expressed a mix of blame and sorrow today on Good Morning America, saying she was very angry about President Donald Trump's condolence phone call and upset because she says he struggled to remember my husband's name. ABC News chief anchor George Stephanopoulos spoke with Myjera Johnson, who criticized Trump's handling of the phone call, which started a fiery storm of conversation. And that does it for the Riley King Newscast right here on the Riley King Network. I hope you all have a great rest of your Monday night, and I'll see you back here tomorrow with another newscast. And I'll see you back here later on this evening for another news report. Good night, everyone. Bye.